South Korea. South Korea is a country in Eastern Asia. South Korea's flag is rectangular in shape with a circle in the center. Pictures are red and blue, which symbolizes yin-yang. Red on top is called yang, symbolizes bright and hot. Blue on the bottom is called yen, symbolizes dark and cold, in the center of a white field. 4 groups of 3 long and short black bars called kwai surrounds the center circle. The 3 unbroken bars represents heaven. The 3 broken bars represents earth. The 1 unbroken line between 2 broken bars represent water. The 1 broken bar between 2 unbroken bars represents fire. The South Korea's flag. One of the best author in South Korea, Chon. He was born in what is now North Korea in 1928 and fled to South in 1946. He joined the Southern Army at the outbreak of war in 1950. He began his career as a poet in 1950. He died in 1988, shortly before his 60th birthday. His main inspiration came from the dreadful experience of fratricidal warfare and the division of his native land that ensued. In his many poems, it was an images of fire and darkness conflict, the darkness of past memory, challenging the natural human desire for lightness and erotic pleasure. His entire poetic career embodied a search for ways of coming to terms with overcoming the traumatisms of those years. One of his famous pieces was The Flower of Classic Whisper.
Flower in the Classic Whisper by Chon. Pong-gon. Everywhere your hands meet mine, if you want it so eagerly, I will become a forsaken moss, or a stone wherever for 1,000 years. Yes, when your hands touch me, oh then 1,000 years become one moment. You are within my grasp already. Between the field flowers of Pong-gon, you become a huge lightning flash which burns up darkness. Become an immortal element of the sky's blue, and ever flowing with each river, holding and embracing countless deaths. Something hot that runs over your eyes. Dewdrops engraved with 10, 100, 1,000 suns. And yourself falling down to all your souls and bodies, waiting for such as you. Have you seen endless youth? At such a time, you are a leaf on a root, a fruit on a leaf, and a root on a fruit. Presently you become the sweet sound of a flute lasting 1,000 years. It is because I am this joy of yours, of human being, and of brilliant life. Someone's fingerprint that 1,000 years ago killed darkness and killed that. I also am the fingerprint mark on a stone. Flower in a Classic Whisper by Chon. Pong-gon. In form and content, Flower in a Classic Whisper is a modern poem. Does this poem awaken you in a certain feeling, a certain mood? Or does it appeal to your mind? At first, the poem was like a love poem. The words were so artistic I can't help but admire the poet. But I was even more amazed when I started to analyze it line by line. It really is something worth reading. What is the underlying philosophy of Chon Pong-gon's poem? What lies behind its title? The poem speaks of something that has been the dream of someone through the years, the hope for peace. When you read its title, you'll be thrown in a deep thought where you will ask what is the author trying to say in his work and what is really the message of the poem. Poeticizing is rendering more beautiful something that already is. What is the poet poeticizing in this work? The poet is poeticizing hope for peace. We all know that during those years of endless wars and battles, peace is something that everyone is hoping for. Peace is beautiful because when there is peace, everyone is free. Everyone has the chance to live every day without fear that their lives would end. And since peace those days is something that is regarded as unattainable, the poet was able to perfectly describe his meaning of peace. Attempt to analyze this poem's literary value. The poem has great literary value because it combines the simple use of words and the complex use of figurative language. To be able to understand and decipher its meaning, one must be patient and keen enough to observe how the author used description of the things being said and how he has expressed his sentiments on a particular part of the poem. Paraphrase. Have you ever seen endless youth? At such a time, you are a leaf on a root, a fruit on a leaf, and a root on a fruit. Have you ever seen so many children and happy people? In that time, you have already child and you were given the chance to see your child's child.
Hey crush, ba't di ka marap? Pinangungunahan ng kaba at ng red flush. Hey crush, huwag ka sanang